Hi YouTube, and this is JTrain997, and I'm back this time with my review of the Marvel Legends Spider-Man Far From Home series Scorpion figure. Now this guy is brand new. I just picked him up at my local comic shop, and he looks very nice here in the packaging. You can see this artwork they've done of Scorpion on the back here, Molten Man when he's all completed, the other characters in the wave. I don't really want the movie figures so much. I did pick up pretty much all the comic figures except for Spider-Woman. The little read-up he has just says, in order to track down Spider-Man, Matt Gargan undergoes an experimental procedure to fuse his body with an animal, becoming the super-powered criminal Scorpion. And I don't know if they've retconned his bio, but I know he was just supposed to be fused with the suit. But the only accessory he appears to come with is the leg of Molten Man. But that being said, let's open him up. And here we have Scorpion out of packaging. And I gotta say, the biggest concern I had with this guy when I first saw him, and I heard how long they were going with his tail, which I believe is right at 12 or 13 inches, all bendable, was, man, that tail is gonna make him hard to pose. But he has no base right now other than the platform I have him standing on, and he is holding his pose just fine. So that's really, really nice. Real quick, the leg of Molten Man, probably won't be building Molten Man, but I mean, this is, fine. Glad they're still doing Build-A-Figures. So, getting a look at Scorpion here. The tail has a lot of, it's a bendy wire, so you get the standard movement, and I definitely dig it. There are some poses, obviously, where you're going to put him in, and it's going to make him a bit side-heavy, top-heavy, that kind of a deal. You can obviously put him on a base, and that'll balance out, but he doesn't have as many problems as I foresaw. Now, let's actually get him semi back to what I had him posed like. I've never been too crazy about this particular face mask for the Scorpion, mainly because I hate how it looks like his mouth is just part of his mask. We'll zoom in on that. You can see there. Now that is comic accurate. It's just something that's always bugged me in the past. But as you can see there, very nice metallic green throughout his costume. You can see the little holes for the bendy posable wires. The stinger there, which is very nice. So, as far as looks, they've definitely got it down. His little backpack rig for the tail here. As far as his articulation, Scorpion goes all the way back at the head, which is very nice in case you wanted to do some crawling poses. All the way down, full 360. Arms bend and spin at the elbow here, double jointed. Bend and, hinged wrist, so that's very nice. I also thought he would have to give up a lot of his ab articulation for the tail and the backpack, but he's holding it in there pretty well. You still get a slight crunch. He goes back a little bit, spins at the waist, and can fully turn to the torso, so that's really nice. The backpack pretty much is just attached to the upper torso, and after that your articulation's free. Legs go forward, back to about here, out, spin at the quadricep, double jointed knee, ankle joint, and ankle pivot, also very nice. So, this guy is a great looking figure. He's a classic looking Spider-Man villain. That's one of the things I love about this line is they're going back and giving us kind of odder designs. While this one wasn't my personal favorite for the Scorpion, it is comic accurate, as I've already said. And really, I do love the design. I just can't stand how they make it look like his mouth is part of his mask. It drives me absolutely bonkers. But before we end the review, let's get a quick comparison in here. And here we have the Homecoming Legends wave next to the Scorpion from the Toy Biz Marvel series. Now, this guy has been my go-to Scorpion for a long time on my shelf now. I always thought he was a great figure. He actually did have a variant, which made his costume chrome green like this one, and also had the mouth covered as well. So, I really didn't think this guy was going to win me over as much as he did over this guy. This is definitely my go-to Scorpion now. This guy, obviously, he shows his age in his design. Not that he's a bad figure in any way. He had the same kind of a bendy tail. His had this little action gimmick where there was a missile in here. Still nice design on this guy, but overall, I don't know, it's just the modernization, the tail is much, much better. This guy wins by a landslide. Now, at the time of making this, These are trickling into stores. I found this at a comic shop. They wanted a bit of a markup for it, but I gladly paid it. Scorpion does seem to be the one who's going to be a little bit harder to find from this wave. I thought it'd be Hydro Man, but everybody's looking for Scorpion so far. So that being said, this is J-Train 997. I highly recommend picking this guy up for your Spider-Man collection, and I'll see you soon, YouTube.